Currently, almost no one went to the Texas State Fair this year.
The iconic Texas State Fair is currently trending, but for all the wrong reasons. As we all know by now, this fair has been coming year after year. It's been a family function. Everybody goes, they have a great time, and it's always packed. The issue right now is that for this year, 2025, there's multiple videos that are trending right now where you can see the fair in the day or in the night pretty much completely empty. At first, I thought it was somebody that was trolling. They went the first day or they went on a Monday when it was empty. But there's multiple days, different days. And then here's the thing. People that actually live close to the fair are also commenting saying that, yes, it is empty.
I thought the Texas State Fair was supposed to be one of the most famous fairs in the entire world. Well, explain this. Explain where everybody is then, because there is not a soul anywhere.
I have never seen the Texas State Fair on opening weekend this empty. If this is not a recession indicator, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all, I have lived here for 22 years in Dallas. I moved here from New York City, and this has always been like the thing. Everybody goes to the Texas State Fair. It doesn't matter how much money you make, whatever. Like, this is the thing that you do, that you take your family to. But I think it says a lot about what families are able to do currently with this current economy. I saw someone post on Facebook that they spent $107 before they even ingested anything, rode anything, ate anything, drank anything. That was just them buying their tickets for them, their kids, parking, and walking through the gate. Some families right now don't have an extra $100 a month to do anything. So imagine, like, that just gets you in there. You can look around, you can check it out, but like, you can't eat anything, you can't eat any of the food, you can't ride any of the rides. Like, this is scary. But this is the best economy we've ever had, right?
Did the Texas State Fair just become too expensive for Texans? Because nobody is showing up, and here's why. Now, historically, the Texas State Fair is super popular, and everybody loves to go to a state fair, get all the deep fried goodies, and plus the rides and the entertainment. The vendors come from all over. But now there's footage of literally empty midway vendor stalls. There's nobody there. A lot of the locals are saying that the prices are very expensive, even for parking, and the parking itself is a nightmare. Plus, the prices are sky high. I saw a comment that a turkey leg, one turkey leg, is $24. Other commenters were saying that a corn dog is $15. One corn dog. Like, a family of four goes, and what used to be a $100 day at the fair is now like $400. A lot of people just don't want to go because they don't support ICE and they feel like there's going to be ICE everywhere. The vendors are saying that their sales are more than 50% down. Plus, not only are their sales down, their costs were higher. So I don't know, is the Texas State Fair just losing its magic, or are they pricing people out of even coming?
Not many people are going to the Texas State Fair this year. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's because we're all flat broke and terrified of getting snatched up by Trump's Gestapo mid-corn dog bite. There's something that the fascist millionaire-billionaire class is having a really difficult time understanding right now. When you take everyone's expendable income away and then you make them all terrified to leave the house, they're not gonna buy your shit. Who's gonna buy your shit when they don't want to leave their house and they have no money to spend? In the state of Texas, no less. Who in charge of running that state fair thought at any point that this was going to be a bang-up year for attendance? No one's showing up because they know that there's going to be squads of ICE and HSI sitting outside or inside the gates of the freaking fair, and it's unaffordable. We went to the fair, there were people there. Listen, let's not play like it isn't shoulder to shoulder crazy in their most years, okay? People are not going out and doing what they're normally doing, and these people that run the show, these millionaires and billionaires that run the show in this country, are going to find out really fucking fast. We have no money, and we've got nowhere to go where we feel safe. This is what y'all wanted, right? This is what they wanted.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. So guys, Maga state it is collapsing. In this video, we are going to see what it is happening in Texas. Majority of places where it knows to have a huge crowd of people. Right now, people, they are no more. The places, it is empty, and also the tourists, the visitors, they have refused to go in Texas. So right now, Texas, it is fairly empty. And also because of that, it has made majority of Maga people in Texas to be furious with what it is happening in Texas. So kindly guys, watch this video till the end, then I'll be back with the comment. All credits goes to the original creator of the video. I'm your host, Dash Lifestyle.
Currently, almost no one went to the Texas State Fair this year. Let me tell you, Texas is the number one most distressed state in people in the United States right now. The people in Texas are the number one distressed financially right now. Number two is Florida. Florida is number two, where the people are struggling worse than any other state. Number one, Texas, the red state. Number two, Florida, the red state. Yes, they both voted for Donald Trump. This is a little bit of an FAFO, but this is a sure sign that not only is a recession coming and is already in about 22 states, according to Moody's top economist. I'm going to say it. We are about to experience our first self-inflicted depression. Self-inflicted. Please get your finances in order. Please call your elected officials.
Hey, nobody went to the Texas State Fair. Nobody. Okay, I've lived in Texas for 50 fucking years. No, this has never, ever happened, ever. Remember when big techs burnt down to the ground? I do. And then they had to get a new big techs. And next year it was a whole big production because we had a new big techs. I do. Okay. There are videos floating around of the state fair, of the Texas State Fair. And it is so fucking empty. It looks like the park hasn't opened yet. I'm in shock. I read some of the comments. One guy goes, yeah, $24 for a turkey leg. Not done. No, not gonna do it. $24 for a goddamn turkey leg? Seriously? And the state fair people said, sure, $24 for a turkey leg sounds on point. Wow. The other comments were, everybody's fucking broke. Nobody can afford to do anything. No one can afford to go spend, a weekend with their family at the state fair anymore. The state fair was supposed to be the place that you could take kids to on the weekend. Nobody can afford it anymore. And then half of the comments say, it's Texas. We all look a certain way. We don't want icy conditions on our weekend getaway. And then about, the other half of the comments are talking about, random pew-pewings and how Texas does nothing to stop them. And so we will no longer be going to any public venue thing like that.
Reporting live from the United States of Embarrassment, I have your breaking good news now. Here's the thing. The Texas State Fair has always been a huge deal. A lot of people have been coming out of town, from out of state, to come to this amazing fair with a bunch of foods and everything. However, they are showing record number of people not in attendance. It's empty. It's empty. And here's the thing. The Texas State Fair has been known to just pack the house. The thing is, a lot of the people that were in attendance were Hispanics, Latinos. They don't want to go. Is ICE going to be there? Absolutely not. Also, we don't have money. We're not going to spend $300 at a state fair when we can do something else with that. So the thing is that even though you want to push these people out of the country, guess what? They spend money. They spend money. And if they're not spending money, you know that we're not spending money. So, yeah. I wanted to wait to address the whole discourse of Taylor Swift's new album versus everything else. I just want to say this, and I hope that the people that follow me can understand a little bit of just lore. I'm not a bad bitch. I'm not a savage. That line, it's not a great line. It's not a great line as a woman of color listening to it's not a good line. It's not a good line. It's almost macro aggressive, because you are putting your insecurities in a song and saying, I'm not that, but I'm not going to mess over you, sir. I'm not going to do what the other black girls did, because I love you. I love you. That's not it. Now, there are some bops on the album. Yes. I do like a few catchy items and little innuendos. I caught all of that. I do. But I think that what she was trying to accomplish and what she's still trying to accomplish is a very small part of the overall picture of when it comes to putting out music that people enjoy, can relate to, and can appreciate. That's all I'm going to say. I talked a lot more about this and just a lot of things going on the podcast releasing this week. We got 3 days, friends. 3 days. And also, I will be available to provide you with breaking good news always to outweigh the bad. Have a great day. Bye.
Hey guys, this is Kayla reporting live from the State Fair. So I actually work the State Fair of Texas every year as a vendor. I sell outdoor kitchens. I think that this year, of course, you have probably heard that we are seeing a very low attendance rate. And to be honest, I think social media platforms have had a lot to play in that, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've been doing this, like I said, for a very long time, and the fair is always expensive, guys. The fair is a treat. It comes around once a year. Maybe things have gone up $1 or $2 here and there, but to be honest, parking's always been about $30. Entrance has always been $25 to $30. And the food's always been a little bit more expensive than your average restaurant, because this is a fun outing for the family. This is a special occasion that comes once a year.
I'm sure you've seen the videos. Texas State Fair was empty this year. And looking at other videos on this app, other state fairs and carnivals are almost completely empty. And it got me thinking, why? Why is nobody going to the state fairs and the local carnivals anymore? Why are there's just nobody going? It's like a ghost town. It's like malls. Nobody goes anymore to the carnivals and the state fairs, and but they don't go. I think I know. When you charging $25 for a turkey leg, $8 for a soda, $12 for a lemonade, people can't afford it. People can't afford it. It's absolutely ridiculous. Texas State Fair is $2 million in the hole. Nobody went. It is absolutely crazy. Why do you think that people no longer go to carnivals, state fairs, and other things like this? They just don't go. What do you think the problem is? Write it in the comments. I'm Biggie Cheese, and you be blessed.
I am so proud of the state of Texas. The Texas State Fair this year, nobody went. They all stood their ground. They all stood together as a state and said, we're not paying those prices. $30 just to park. Then you had to pay admission. How about turkey legs? $24 for one turkey leg. What? $12 for soda. $12 for soda? And $18 for a milkshake. Who in the hell could afford that? Nobody. Nobody. You know what they said? They said that we all look a certain way, if you know what I mean, and we don't want icy conditions. And they boycotted the entire fair. I saw a video. It wasn't a soul. Everything was running. It looked like it hadn't opened yet. Everybody confirmed Nobody went. Hey, big corporations. People are starting to fight back. You might want to knock your shit off and lower them prices. Way to go, Texas.
Who the hell is paying $4,000 a month to live in Nashville, Tennessee? See, Nashville, Tennessee has a whole rental crisis going on. But it's not because there aren't enough apartments. Oh no, it's because they built too many luxury apartment buildings that people cannot afford. Over 10% of rentals are sitting empty. And now landlords are like, oh my God, what do we do? Well, let me tell you why, since rich people can't seem to figure it out. A studio, on average, starting at $1,600. A 1-bedroom, $2,000. 2-bedroom, $2,900. 3 bedrooms, $3,900. In Nashville. Who's running around with $4,000 to just drop on rent every month? See, capitalism will sell you a scam, but act confused when you don't buy into it. Nashville doesn't even have the jobs to justify charging New York City rent. In New York, a 1-bedroom on average is just above $4,000. But Nashville thought, yeah, we can do that too. No, you can't. And this is the kicker. None of these units are actually luxury. Real luxury? We don't even get access to it. What they call luxury is just a dishwasher, a pool nobody uses, and rent that'll have you broke by payday. So as far as I'm concerned, Nashville does not have a rent crisis. Landlords of Nashville have a greed problem. And until they get real about the cost of luxury, those little luxury units are going to stay empty.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video and you have seen what it is happening in Texas. And I want to start by saying that racism, it is very expensive. Right now, majority of Maga people, majority of white Americans, the Republicans, they are now realizing that racism, it is very expensive and also it is costly. So these people, they went ahead and vote for deportation. These people, they went ahead and vote against their own interest. These people, they voted to punish black people and the people of the color. But right now, the people who are really suffering in America, it is them, it is the Maga people, it is the white people, it is the Republicans who are really suffering. So right now we are seeing Maga state like this Texas. We have seen Texas, it is falling down. This Texas right now, it is crumbling. People, the places whereby majority of tourists, they were coming in, the people who they were benefiting from the visitors, from the tourists, right now majority of them, they don't have jobs. Majority of them, they have gone bankrupt. Majority of them, they are sleeping hungry simply because the tourists, the visitors, they have denied to visit these places. And it is not only happening in Texas. In some places whereby, in some of the states whereby they were receiving visitors, whereby they are having tourist attraction, those places right now, it is very empty. I did a video and show you in some of the airports in America, it is empty, there's no visitors. This is to tell you that this country, it is falling down, and the people who made it to fall down, it is the Maga people. These people that the ones who made this country to fall down. Right now, we are seeing they are really crying because of the high cost of living. Because what happens when the visitors, they are not showing up in your country? What happens when the tourists, they are not visiting the places whereby majority of your people, they were feeding their families in these sides of the tourist areas? So right now, those people, they are not having jobs. They are not having income simply because the tourists, they are not showing up. And the tourists, the reasons to why tourists, they are not showing up in this in America right now, it is because of how the ICE, they are deporting people. We have been seeing so many videos of how ICE, they are detaining people, how ICE, they are kidnapping people, how ICE, they are deporting people back to their country without nothing. So because of how ICE, it is treating immigrant people, majority of people right now, they are avoiding to go to America. And because of that, we are now seeing America economy, it is going down, and America, it is falling. And these people, the people who did this, it is the Maga people. The Maga people, they are the ones who brought all this problem. Right now, we are seeing they are furious. Right now, they are now regretting for voting for this administration. Right now, they are now saying that they put a wrong person in office. So right now they are having a rude awakening, and black people, they try to warn them, but these people, they didn't listen. So right now their state, it is falling down. The Texas, it is falling down. Texas, it is falling down. This Texas, which it has been known of having high numbers of tourists. This Texas, which it is known of having businesses, economy, it is being running 24/7. Right now we are seeing some people that are closing down their businesses. So kindly guys, I want to read some of the comment here and see what people they have come out and say about right now what it is happening in Texas. So this one is saying that racism, it is expensive. Yeah, so I came out and tell you that racism, indeed, it is very expensive. This one is saying that Canadian here, two states that are suffering really badly as a result of this regime are Florida and Texas. I love that for them. Exactly. Also, what it is happening in Texas, it is also what it is happening in Florida. We know Florida, it has been known worldwide, Florida, where people, they dream to go in Florida, whereby Florida, it has been generating a lot of incomes because of tourists who they are coming out and visit Florida. But right now, Florida also, it is crumbling. Florida, it is falling down. Some places in Florida, it is empty because the tourists, the visitors, they are not showing, they are not going in Florida. What it is happening in Texas, it is the same way what it is happening in Florida. This one saying that two red states in big economic trouble. About Texas and DeSantis, Florida, both dedicate to the idea of racism, of fasting racism. This one saying that this is what happens when you put Republicans in charge of anything in this country. Exactly. This usually happens when the Republicans, they are in office. Yeah, when the Republicans are in office, just know it is a bad time in America. This is saying that as a whiter than white, multi-generational American old lady, I am not only still afraid of getting accidentally snatched by ICE, but I don't want to be put in jail for attacking them for traumatizing kids. This one saying that you could pay me enough to go Texas. It's run by lunatic and morons. This one saying that I miss real president and real governors. Exactly. So this one saying that he really miss real president and real governors. Nowadays, what people are in office, they are not working according to the will of the people. This one is saying that why go somewhere full of hate? Exactly. This one saying that I stop going anywhere that had crowd 10 years ago because some morons with a machine gun could show up. Thank you, GOP. This one saying that too expensive and no one wants to go where Maga goes. Exactly. These places, they are the Florida and Texas, they are too expensive, and right now also the Maga people, they cannot afford to live in these places because of how it is expensive, because the people who are affording some of these places, they are the immigrant people. So they are the visitors, they are the tourists who have been coming out and using their money just to experience the beautiful life of these places. But right now they are not showing up because it is too expensive. It is too much. It is right now, it is too expensive, and because of that also it has made majority of people not showing, majority of the tourists not showing up in these places. This was saying that it's a perfect storm. The economy, price, eyes, and fear of mass shooting. This one saying that, are you saying that gathering rid of brown people and imposing tariff on every country in the world for no reason doesn't make the economy better? Who knew? This one saying that Maga wanted us all to be broke. Hope they are happy. This one saying that Maga wanted all to be broke, but right now also they wanted the black people to be broke, but right now also them they are becoming broke. This one saying that people who can't afford a $500 car repair can't afford $100 for a fare. This one saying that, and yet my blue state of MN had the 5th highest attendance of all time. This one saying that, didn't Texas vote for this crappy economy? This one is saying that it's funny now racism is bad for businesses. This one is saying that Minnesota Blue State Fair had record number again this year. Not $28 turkey legs or $15 corn dogs. Maybe it's Texas politics and greed. This was saying that America is eating itself alive. Exactly. America, it is eating itself alive. This one saying that maybe Texas should grow a spin and hold a free no kings. Rally and take back their bails from their Faxim leaders. This one saying that the Texas State Fair has caused Las Vegas syndrome. This one saying that Trump and Musk told Maga that they had to feel pain in order for things to improve. They cheered. They mean that the billionaires needed their tax break and you have to feel pain to accomplish that. Maga is still stupid. Exactly. So kindly guys, you can also share your thought on the comment section. I'll be reading it in my next video. Thanks so much guys. See you